Have you ever wondered why some people in their 80s and 90s can still walk quickly and climb stairs easily while other people of the same age have difficulty with even the simplest activities? The answer lies not in luck or genetics, but in vitamin D, an essential nutritional element that is often overlooked but plays an extremely important role in the muscle health of the elderly. According to alarming statistics from medical studies, more than 60% of elderly people in the United States are facing vitamin D deficiency. What is worrying is that the majority of them are not even aware of this condition until serious symptoms appear. Vitamin D deficiency not only affects bone and joint health as many people mistakenly believe, but also has a profound impact on muscle strength and function. A study published in the American Journal of the Geriatric Society showed that elderly people who supplemented with enough vitamin D had a 23% lower risk of falling than those who did not supplement. This number is truly remarkable when we know that every year, millions of elderly people lose mobility not because of accidents or diseases, but simply because their muscles weaken over time. The silent crisis, vitamin D deficiency in the elderly. According to alarming statistics from medical studies, more 60% of the elderly in the United States are facing vitamin D deficiency. What is worrying is that the majority of them are not even aware of this condition until serious symptoms appear. Vitamin D deficiency not only affects bone and joint health as many people mistakenly believe, but also has a profound impact on muscle strength and function. A study published on Journal of the Geriatric Society of America have shown that elderly people who get enough vitamin D have a lower risk of falling 23% compared to those who did not supplement. This number is truly remarkable when we consider that every year, millions of elderly people lose mobility, not because of accidents or illness, but simply because of muscles weaken over time. Vitamin D deficiency, the scary silence. Vitamin D deficiency is not like other health problems. It does not cause severe pain or give clear warning signals. Instead, it happens silently, slowly eroding your muscle strength, causing you to gradually lose mobility without even realizing it. 1. Silence causes unexpected hurts. As you age, sun exposure decreases, your diet becomes less diverse, and your skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D declines. This creates a vicious cycle that makes your body increasingly deficient in this essential vitamin. But the scariest thing is that you may not feel the change right away. Invisible fatigue, at first, your legs just feel a little heavier, or you need a few more minutes to get up from the chair. These signs are too small for you to consider a serious problem. Gradual decline, then you start to realize that climbing stairs requires more strength than before. Each step becomes more difficult. And then, one day, you stumble, a fall that can completely change your life. 2. Risk of falls, an issue that cannot be ignored. Falls are more than just a minor incident at age 60, 70, or 80. For the elderly, a fall can lead to hip fracture, one of the most serious injuries, often leading to complex surgery and lengthy recovery periods. Loss of independence, many elderly people, after a fall, cannot take care of themselves anymore and have to depend completely on others. Psychological anxiety, fear of falling again causes them to limit physical activities, leading to further muscle weakness, creating a negative circle. A study on TAPCHI clinical endocrinology and metabolism have shown that elderly people with low vitamin D levels are at risk of falls double compared to people with adequate vitamin D levels. This is an alarming number, especially when you know that most of these falls could be prevented if the body was provided with enough vitamin D. Vitamin D, a determinant of muscle strength. 1. Vitamin D is not just a bone protector. Many people think that vitamin D is only needed to maintain strong bones. But the truth is, vitamin D plays an equally important role in maintain muscle strength, balance, and mobility. When the body is deficient in vitamin D, muscles begin to weaken, increasing the risk of falls and bone fractures, especially in the elderly. Studies have shown that elderly people often have low vitamin D levels, weaker leg muscles, and walking speed is significantly slower. Vitamin D deficiency causes muscles to lose their ability to contract effectively, leading to loose balance and increased risk of falls. A study on TAPCHI clinical endocrinology and metabolism found that people with low vitamin D levels were twice as likely to fall as those with adequate vitamin D levels. 2. Understand the role of vitamin D in muscles. Vitamin D acts as a coordinator for muscles. It helps muscles absorb calcium, a mineral necessary for muscles to contract effectively. When the body lacks vitamin D, this process is interrupted, leading to muscle weakness and loss of strength. Improve muscle strength. One study has shown that elderly people who take vitamin D supplements have muscle strength increased by 35% after 3 months. This means they can get up from chairs, climb stairs, and move around more easily. Enhances balance. Vitamin D helps improve coordination between muscles and the nervous system, helping you maintain better balance. This is especially important as you get older, as your ability to balance naturally decreases over time. Reduce the risk of falls. A study on Journal of the American Geriatric Society suggests that vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of falls by up to 31%. This not only helps protect your bones and joints, but also helps you maintain independence in daily life. Why are elderly people easily deficient in vitamin D? 1. Reduced ability to synthesize vitamin D. As we age, our skin loses the ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. This means that even if you still maintain your habit of going outdoors, you may still be deficiency of this essential vitamin. 2. Lifestyle with little exposure to sunlight. Many elderly people spend most of their time indoors, with little exposure to sunlight, the most effective natural source of vitamin D. In addition, using sunscreen or wearing cover-up clothing also limits the ability to synthesize vitamin D. 3. Inadequate diet. Not everyone has a diet rich in vitamin D. Fatty fish, egg yolks, and vitamin D-fortified dairy products are not always available in daily meals. Early warning symptoms. Perhaps you've experienced feeling unusually tired in the afternoon, or your legs seem to feel heavier when you get up from the sofa. These symptoms can be easily dismissed as part of the aging process, but in fact, they can be early signs of vitamin D deficiency. Muscle weakness, the silent enemy of mobility. Muscle weakness often begins with the feeling that your legs are no longer as sturdy as before. You may find that you lose your balance more easily, or that you have to use more force to get up from a chair. Research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism has shown that people with low vitamin D levels have slower walking speeds and significantly weaker leg muscles. What is worrying is that the more severe the deficiency, the more mobility is affected. Bone and joint pain, the body's cry for help. Unlike normal pain, bone and joint pain caused by vitamin D deficiency is often long-lasting and persistent. You may feel pain in your joints, legs or lower back. This is a consequence of the body not absorbing enough calcium due to vitamin D deficiency, leading to weak and vulnerable bones. If not treated promptly, this condition can progress to osteoporosis, one of the leading causes of bone fractures in the elderly. Slow wound healing. Have you noticed that minor cuts or bruises take longer to heal than they used to? Vitamin D plays an important role in tissue repair and immune function. When the body is deficient in this vitamin, the wound healing process slows down, increasing the risk of infection and complications. For the elderly, a small ulcer that does not heal can lead to serious health problems. Muscle cramps and spasms. Sudden cramps at night or uncontrolled muscle contractions during the day can be a sign that your muscles are not getting enough calcium, a process that depends on vitamin D. This condition is not only uncomfortable, but also affects the quality of sleep and daily activities. Early recognition of these symptoms is extremely important. A simple blood test can help determine the exact level of vitamin D in your body. Don't wait until symptoms become severe, act as soon as you notice any unusual signs. How to supplement vitamin D, secrets to preserving strength for the elderly. Take advantage of sunlight, nature's gift for health. Do you remember the warm feeling of the morning sunlight when you were young? It is not simply a pleasant feeling but also the best natural source of vitamin D for the body. According to scientific studies, just 20 to 30 minutes of exposure to sunlight from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 to 4 times per week, you can provide the necessary amount of vitamin D for the body. However, for many seniors living in cold or sunny climates, this can become a challenge. Don't worry, modern technology has provided a great solution: vitamin D lamps. These devices accurately simulate natural sunlight, helping to stimulate the body to produce vitamin D even in the cold winter months. Interestingly, our skin is specifically designed to synthesize vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. When UVB rays touch the skin, a series of chemical reactions will take place, turning cholesterol in the skin into vitamin D. This is the most natural and effective process for the body to receive vitamin D. But remember that the exposure time needs to be appropriate. Too little is not enough, but too much can be harmful to the skin. Experts recommend starting with about 15 minutes and gradually increasing to 30 minutes depending on skin type and sun sensitivity. Smart diet, diverse sources of vitamin D. While sunlight is the best natural source of vitamin D, diet plays an equally important role. Fatty fish, salmon, herring, and sardines are not only rich in vitamin D but also contain omega-3, which is beneficial for the heart and brain. One serving of salmon can provide up to 80% of daily vitamin D needs. Egg yolks, each yolk contains about 40 IU of vitamin D, and is a source of high-quality protein. Try adding eggs to your breakfast or lunch salad. Dairy products, milk, cheese, and yogurt fortified with vitamin D are great choices for daily meals. Many milk brands are now fortified with vitamin D, making supplementation easier. Plant-based alternatives, almond and soy milk are often fortified with vitamin D, making them suitable for vegetarian diets. Mushrooms, especially mushrooms that are dried in the sun, have the ability to synthesize vitamin D similar to humans. Sun-dried shiitake mushrooms may contain significant amounts of vitamin D. In particular, don't forget that cooking methods also affect vitamin D content. Gentle cooking methods such as steaming or baking will retain more nutrients than frying at high temperatures. Vitamin D supplement as prescribed, effective solution. For many people, especially the elderly, supplementing vitamin D through functional foods becomes necessary. Vitamin D3 is recommended because of its better absorption compared to D2. Recommended dosage. 50 to 70 years old, 600 IU/day. Over 70 years old, 800, 2000 IU/day. Vitamin D should be taken with foods containing healthy fats such as nuts, avocados, or olive oil to enhance absorption. When choosing functional foods, look for reputable brands and quality assurance. Not all products are the same, and choosing the right product can make a big difference. Discuss the appropriate dosage with your doctor, as vitamin D needs may vary depending on health condition and lifestyle. Combined with magnesium, an indispensable element. Magnesium plays an important role in activating and optimizing the activity of vitamin D in the body. Foods rich in magnesium include green vegetables, spinach, kale, nuts, almonds, cashews, seeds, pumpkin, sunflower, whole grains, brown rice, quinoa. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that magnesium supplementation can enhance the effectiveness of vitamin D by up to 30%. This is especially important for the elderly, because the ability to absorb magnesium from food decreases with age. In addition, magnesium also has many other health benefits. Helps relax muscles. Improves sleep quality. Supports cardiovascular function. Reduce stress and anxiety. Build a daily habit of vitamin D supplement. Vitamin D supplementation is not a temporary action but needs to become a long-term habit. Create a fixed schedule, take vitamin D supplements at the same time every day, for example in the morning with meals. Combine with daily activities, take a short walk in the sunlight after lunch, or enjoy a glass of vitamin D fortified milk before going to bed. Track progress, take note of positive health changes to stay motivated. Remember, consistency is key. Even small daily changes can make a big difference over time. Don't let age stop you from enjoying life to the fullest. With proper care and adequate vitamin D, you can maintain your strength, independence, and quality of life for many years to come. Time to see effects, journey to restore body strength. Imagine you are holding an hourglass in your hand. Each grain of sand that falls is not only a trace of the passage of time but also an opportunity for your body to gradually recover and get stronger. That's exactly what happens when you start getting enough vitamin D, a magical transformation that happens in stages, from the smallest changes to incredible improvements in overall health. The first 2 weeks, first signs of recovery. Day 14 since you started your vitamin D journey can mark an important turning point in your daily life. Do you remember those nights when you woke up mid-workout because of intense cramps in your calves? Or is that constant feeling of fatigue forcing you to recline on the sofa in the afternoon? Scientific studies have proven that after just 2 weeks of adequate vitamin D supplementation, significantly reduced cramps. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that the frequency of cramps decreased by up to 45% after 2 weeks. Increased energy levels. Many people report feeling more alert and less tired at the end of the day. Improved mood. Vitamin D plays an important role in the production of serotonin, the hormone of happiness. In particular, these changes do not come suddenly like a miracle. They were like the glimmer of dawn on the horizon, just a faint streak of light at first, but gradually becoming clearer. You may find that you no longer need to take frequent breaks while gardening, or that you can get up from the sofa without needing an armrest. 3. After 1 month, breakthrough in strength and mobility. As you enter week 4 of your vitamin D journey, truly noticeable changes begin to appear. This is the stage that many people describe as the moment of awakening, when they realize their body is actually changing in a positive direction. Noticeable improvements after 1 month include: muscle strength increases by 15 to 20%. Studies show that the ability to contract muscles is significantly improved. Better balance, risk of falling is reduced by 23%. Move more easily, climb stairs, get up from chairs, and daily activities become easier. An interesting finding from a Boston University study showed that people who maintained stable vitamin D levels for a month had a walking speed of 0.3 meters per second faster than before. This may not seem like much, but for seniors, it makes a big difference in independence and self-care. You will start to notice. No more feeling heavy when standing up. Can carry heavier bags. Recovery time after exercise is shorter. 3. After 3 months, complete transformation. 3 months, long enough to create profound and lasting changes in your body. This is the stage many people describe as reborn, when every aspect of health improves dramatically. According to statistics from medical studies, reduce the risk of falls by 31%. Increase muscle strength by 35%. Bone density improves significantly. The risk of bone fractures is reduced by 27%. But what is truly remarkable is not these dry numbers, but the improved quality of life. More confident walking without assistance. Can participate in social activities that previously had to be abandoned. Deeper sleep, clearer mind. A 6-month study in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine found that people who maintained adequate vitamin D levels for 3 consecutive months had a 40% improvement in quality of life compared to a group that did not supplement. Secret to success, perseverance is the key. However, the most important thing is not these great results, but the way to achieve them. Many people often make the mistake of expecting instant results and give up when they don't see immediate changes. In fact, the body needs time to recover and adapt. Weeks 1 to 2, focus on building new habits. Months 1 to 2, monitor progress and adjust if necessary. March onwards, maintain and optimize. It is important to understand that this process requires patience and consistency. Just like tending a garden, you can't expect flowers to bloom overnight. Everyday consistent care will lead to stunning results. Action plan, your personal roadmap to strength. Based on scientific findings and practical experience, Here is a detailed plan to help you achieve the best results. Week 1 to 2. Start with 15 minutes of sunlight exposure every day. Add salmon to the menu 2 to 3 times/week. Take vitamin D3 supplements after meals containing fat. Keep a health diary, take notes on energy levels and symptoms. January-February. Increase sun exposure time to 20 to 30 minutes. Combine more foods rich in magnesium. Monitor progress, check vitamin D level after 1 month. Start doing gentle exercises. March onwards. Maintain established habits. Adjust supplement dosage based on blood tests. Increase physical activity. Periodically monitor general health. Conclusion: the recovery journey is a gift to yourself. Imagine 3 months from now, when you can confidently climb stairs without needing a handhold, or can play with your grandchildren without feeling tired. All of this can become a reality if you start taking action today. Every day that passes without getting enough vitamin D is a day your body has to suffer. Weak muscles, aching joints, constant fatigue, these are not random annoyances. They are emergency signals from the body, warning that something essential is missing. The good news is that you have the power to change this situation. Right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The sooner you act, the faster your body will begin the process of recovery, strength, and prosperity. The first step is simple but extremely important: get out into the sunlight. Just a few minutes of exposure to natural sunlight can activate the body's natural ability to synthesize vitamin D. Feel the warmth on your skin, and let your body absorb what it's craving. If sunshine isn't a viable option, don't let that stop you. Look for alternatives. Adjust your diet. Prioritize foods rich in vitamin D. And if your lifestyle, geographic location, or health condition makes taking natural vitamin D supplements difficult, don't wait until symptoms become severe. Dietary supplements exist for a reason. They are a lifesaver for your health. But even that isn't enough if your body can't absorb vitamin D properly. That's why combining vitamin D with magnesium is a non-negotiable. Without magnesium, the vitamin D you're supplementing may not reach the places in your body where it's needed most. Finally, an equally important step: check your vitamin D levels. Guessing isn't enough when it comes to your health. Regular blood checks will help you understand your condition and make timely adjustments. Because what you don't measure, you can't improve. And in this case, ignorance is not a blessing, but a curse. The choice is yours. You may continue to feel tired, weak and unhealthy. Or you can take control today. Your body is waiting for the right decision from you. So are you listening? Have you checked your vitamin D levels? Have you noticed a difference in your health after getting more exposure to the sun, eating foods rich in vitamin D, or taking supplements? Please share your story in the comments section. Your account may help others recognize their own symptoms before it's too late. If you find this information useful, don't keep it to yourself. Please share with family, friends, and loved ones. Too many people are suffering from vitamin deficiencies without even knowing it. Your sharing could be the reason someone takes action before it's too late. Remember, health is our most valuable asset. Don't let age stop you from enjoying life to the fullest. With proper care and adequate vitamin D, you can maintain your strength, independence, and quality of life for many years to come. Dear friend, if you have followed this far, you must have realized the special importance of vitamin D for the health of the elderly. This is more than just an ordinary video, it can change the lives of yourself and your loved ones. Please take 5 seconds to click like this video as a way to support us in continuing to create useful content. Each like is a valuable encouragement that helps us have more energy to research and share essential health knowledge. Don't keep this valuable information to yourself. Please share the video now with your friends, family members, especially people over 60 years old that you care about. You know, there may be someone silently suffering from vitamin D deficiency symptoms without even knowing it. Your sharing today can help them detect and improve their health conditions before it's too late. Below the video, leave a comment sharing your story. Have you checked your vitamin D levels? Did you notice a difference after supplementing with vitamin D? Or do you have any questions that need answering? Each of your comments not only helps create a supportive community, but can also inspire others to take action.